We are live. I feel like it's been forever and a day. Hello, McNally's.
Hello.
Hello. How are we all doing?
Hello, hello.
This is our last review of the year.
I know. Gosh, it seems like it's
Where'd
hasn't
the
even
year go? A
been.
lot
I
has
know.
happened in my life this
I
past year.
fast.
Mine too.
It went fast.
It
Everyone's
did.
saying hello. So everyone's saying hi to each other too. I love it. I love it. You know what I love? I love that we got to meet each other too. Like, remember when we had we got all together for we had a little sleepover and everything. We have to do something again. I am trying. I am working on it. It
Okay.
I'm getting closer and closer. I can't wait to see how it all goes. All right, everyone. Oh, hi from Sydney. Look at that. That's Jenny. I'm going to
Oh,
put Jenny up there. She's in Sydney
hello.
now.
Wow.
That's far
I
for
know.
me.
We had a t-shirt. We had a contest or I put something up because I had an extra t-shirt. And the person who won is in Australia. I don't think it was Jenny. And I'm like, we have a lot of Australian friends that pop in, which is so nice
Mhm.
because the time change is so different. We appreciate that. Let's
Mhm.
Teresa's like, I would love that. Yes, Teresa, you have to come down. We do stuff, as often. I do stuff as often as I can, but all of us, I just love it. Yes, Lillian, you can have your old room back, Lillian. She has
Yes,
my back.
today's her birthday, isn't it? Happy birthday.
Lillian, today's your birthday. I didn't realize that. If it is,
Yeah.
happy birthday. Kathleen wants to come over. She'd love another sleepover. I know it's so much fun. I love it too. When Kathy sleeps over, because we're just talking nonsense as we're waiting for everyone. When Kathy sleeps over, we are sitting up watching Hallmark, usually falling asleep. And I'm like, we just should go to bed.
What fun is that?
Lillian says I'm as old as dirt. Get out of here, Lillian. Get out of
If
here.
she is, so am I.
I
Yeah.
know. Oh, I love it. Mary McNally Christmas. Yay. So while we're waiting, and we're gonna get started in it's like 2.5 minutes. I think we got 33 here so far. That's good. While we're waiting, I'll make a couple announcements. So one on I think it's Monday after Christmas, which is the 30th, Monday, December the
Yep.
30th.
Yep. Yep.
I'm going to host a little podcast and we're going to have Nikki. Nikki's been my guest before. Nikki is going to come on and Martha, and they're going to share the Kansas City experience.
Yay.
It's going to be fun and they're going to give us all kinds of good details. All the
Gosh,
details.
I really wish I could have went. They look like they really had a blast.
It looked like it was the best. Now, of course, it was Hallmark themselves who put it on. So when you go to the When Calls the Heart, there's a lot of, rules and stipulations and whatnot. But then again, that is a set that's owned, by Jamestown that, they have rules, regulations, whatever it is. But then in a certain kind of access. And then when they do Christmas Con here in New Jersey, that has nothing to do with Hallmark. And oh my God, it is so crowded. It is so to me, I was overwhelmed. And you wait in long, long lines and all that other stuff. But this looked like you had much more access to the
Yeah,
people.
you had more. I mean, there was more
Yeah.
connection with the
Cindy.
actors, and I thought, wow, that's really great.
Cindy, I didn't forget about you. I thought about this. I thought clicked. I thought I added you into my request when I was talking to Martha, and I was doing 14,000 things today. When I was talking to Martha and Nikki, I wanted to add you in. You are welcome to join us too on the 30th, which is a Monday, probably 8. I have to check with the girls because I know their time zone is different. Probably 8 Eastern, if anything, maybe 9 Eastern. So we can talk. All right. Look at this. We're going to talk about the movie. Constance is saying, I absolutely love this movie. Chris and Lindsay were amazing together. Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes. I know Martha got to dance with Chris. Chris dances in a lot of his movies.
I think
Mm,
he probably
Yeah.
dances in every one of them.
Pardon
yeah.
me?
I think he's probably got a dance scene in every one of them.
Yeah.
Does he dance in the puppy one?
Tale of Love? No.
Is that the only one he doesn't dance in? Oh, wouldn't that be a great trivia question?
Which
No, I
movie?
don't think he does, but she's saying in most of them he does, yes.
Teresa says, I'm Roxanne, you're right about New Jersey. I spent most of my time in lines and missed many of the events. I know. And Cindy's like, okay, all right, we'll talk, Cindy. Okay. Everyone's saying how much fun it looked like it was. Okay, we're gonna go back to the movie. And I loved this movie. We already said a lot about it because I already did a review. So thank you for joining. So now I'm gonna just be like moderating, and Chris and Christina are going to share all their favorites because you already heard from me and you don't need to hear me go blah, 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 blah again. But we're going to start off with some trivia, right, Chris?
Yep,
Yes.
I got something.
And
but not all of it is about Chris. It's about the movie itself.
Which is okay because the movie was a good one. And we
Yes.
loved it. We love Lindsay, and we love Daniela. I love the cast. And what's the other gentleman's name? BAL is his last name. What's his first? It went out of my head.
I thought I wrote it down somewhere here.
Jag. Yeah, I know he has a cool name. Sorry, there's something weird going on with my audio. Okay, it's okay now.
It's
all right.
Jag Ball.
Yes.
Jag Ball. Yeah.
Yes. All right.
Okay. All right. I just started from like basically the beginning of the movie and wrote stuff down. What is the name of the company that Tony and her dad work for?
Jennifer says, ha.
No.
Tony and who works for? Who is it?
Well, it was Tony and her dad.
Here it is. Andretti Law. Is that the right answer?
Andretti Law Offices. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Look at you. Look at you, Cindy.
Okay. What? And you see this a lot. What is the name of the store?
Oh, the store that the girls work in. And I loved it because it was very Hallmarkish. Wasn't it like an old-fashioned Hallmark store?
Yeah. It could have been.
Yeah. Martha's saying hello. Hi, Martha. And Martha. Gabriella is still answering the Andretti Law, but we already got that because we know that there's a little bit of like a time lapse. So while we're waiting for the answer to what's that question again? What's the next one?
What is the name of the store that the girls worked in?
I liked how they would do like a montage of what all the beautiful invitations look like. It says, Cindy, I know it starts with an H, and Avis said Gus's.
No.
Avis, Gus's. What's that? Starts with a B, Jennifer says. Who says it starts with an H? Kathy says, boy, am I rusty about this movie. It's only been a bit over a month since I watched. If we don't hear from it, then maybe you'll have to give us that one, Chris.
That was an easy one because it's on a lot of packages. It's on the wall. It's everywhere.
Yeah, it
is. Do you think?
But see, people aren't noticing that.
Looking at that, they were just looking at the gorgeous costumes.
They're looking at Chris mostly.
Not when that was on.
I know. I'm saying they were looking at all the gorgeous costumes and what they were saying. It was a printing shop.
It was Hanky Printing and Gifts.
Yes. It was on the truck, wasn't it?
Yeah. And it was on all their boxes they were delivering. And
yes. I love that truck that they had to drive. Danielle tells a story about it. So if you haven't had a chance to see that interview, Daniela shares some really cool things in that one. So you should go over to it and check it out. She has some funny stories that she shares with us.
You want me to ask one, Chris?
Sure, go ahead. Do you do the next
one?
Let's
see. What did Chris paint on his glass ornament?
Oh, and we're going to do glass ornaments. That's why
we are.
We are. Look, I already started mine.
Oh,
Mine's just clear so far.
I
Up,
haven't started mine yet.
Avis says a reindeer.
Yep. And
All
what
right,
that
Avis.
Tony painted?
Yes.
I may have been talking. Say that again, girls. What's the
What
next
did
one?
Tony paint on hers?
Okay.
Oh, good one.
Tony Andretti. We're gonna have to. There was quite a few. I loved it. There was quite a few Italian, like families and themes in some of these movies this year. I'll have to share some of my Italian Christmas stuff. Let's see. We have Kathleen, right? Oh, Catherine. She said, Martha said me. Catherine said snowman.
Yes, that's what it
Yeah.
was.
Does she
Because
say snow?
she and whatchamacallit, Justin were in a conversation, and while they were starting to paint their ornament, and he said, "What are you painting?" Or he asked her, or she volunteered that she was going to paint a snowman. He said, "I think I'll do a reindeer."
Yeah. And I
So
know Cindy, she said I wasn't paying attention to that. Again, too busy looking.
I
Good
did
Lord.
notice. Okay, we noticed in the movie that Chris's hair was really long. At Kansas City, he had it cut.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It wasn't long. But
Yeah, it
anyway,
wasn't
moving on.
wasn't as long. Still looked nice though.
Yeah, it did. It did.
I
Christina,
will
do
have to
number
say,
five. Do
I
number
will have to
five.
say his outfits. I loved his outfits.
Well,
Mhm.
he's a Barbara always says that. Barbara,
He's a snazzy dresser.
she said
He's
that
a classy dresser.
he's into clothes and
Oh
fashion.
yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
Christina, do number five there that I sent.
Okay. What previous movie was Chris and Jagball in together?
Oh yeah, I did mention that somewhere, but
You did.
I hope they listened.
Well, it was in our conversation, I think, the other night.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I said it prior to that.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, in
okay.
one of my podcasts. I forget which. I don't remember because
yeah. What previous movie were those two together in? Chris and Jagball.
I don't have the
Lillian.
comments here.
Mm,
Lillian.
Lillian got it. Good.
Lillian got it.
Yep. Oh, quite a few people are getting it because I
Oh,
think
good.
that's when I brought it up when we were doing John Applejack. I
Oh
think
yeah.
that's when it was.
Yeah. Yeah.
You were paying attention. Good job.
Good.
Okay, I have the next one here. When Tony and her dad were discussing something in his office, his mother or her mother brought up how many claims they have with this one or the current issue or the current lawsuit that they were dealing with. How many claims did they have?
Yeah.
Avis says 46.
Close.
And Gabriella, no, Susan says 37, but Gabriella says 47.
Yes, that's what it was.
All right, Gabriella. All right.
I'm starting to paint mine.
That's okay.
Okay, Christina, did you want to do the next one? Or you want me just to continue?
Oh, yeah, you go ahead.
Okay. Okay, the next one is what commonality do both Justin and Tony hate?
Oh, God. That's a good one.
Because I agree with them.
And I agree with
So
it
do
too.
I. So do I.
I agree with it too.
People only pretend otherwise.
Yes.
Yep.
Up. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta go back up. It is Avis where she says caviar.
Yep.
Yes.
That's what it was.
All right, Avis. Avis, you're a second time winner.
Oh.
Yep. Lillian
I've got-
actually used a sentence. They both hate caviar.
Yes, very good, Lillian.
Mhm.
Okay, and I've got 2 more questions here. Okay, how did Justin and Tony meet?
How did Justin and Tony meet?
Yes.
Mm.
I had to as we're waiting. Oh, Tony and Justin. I'm sorry. Somebody's saying college. No.
No.
Ashford estate party.
Sorta.
Hold on, here it is. Wait a minute. Tony was dropping off stationery at a client's house.
Okay. What client?
Okay. Oh, we're going to be specific here.
Oh,
Yeah.
Chris, she's always got to be right there. You know, like the specifics.
I'm a teacher. What do you expect?
I know. That's the teacher in you.
All right. If not, then we would give it to Kathy because she's the most specific, but we're waiting to see if anybody. You got to put it all together. Okay. We don't want one word answers. All right.
Right.
No one word answers.
Make a sentence out of it.
Yes.
Compounded sentence.
No, it doesn't have to be compound. It does. We could
Well,
be. but
okay.
Yeah. Oh,
we'll put
no,
up
you're right. It would be compound because of what? Yeah.
what's missing.
Mhm.
But they could say Tony was dropping off stationery at a client's house or at the blank blank house, and teacher's rule.
Really?
And we got Tony bumped into him. I mean, come on now. Steal from each other here, people.
Yes.
Yeah, look to
Oh,
see
wait a minute.
what
Avis has something all the way up here I didn't see. It says at the Ashford house and bumped into each other. But she's missing.
not really. They
Okay.
didn't bump into each other.
Yeah. Well, she kind of says sorry.
Pretty close.
Avis at the Ashford estate and bumped into each other, and she patted him on the arm.
Well, what were they doing at the Ashford house?
Oh, Lord.
Curry says stationary delivery at Ashford house and bumped into him.
There you go.
There you go. Ding, 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 ding.
All righty. So Cindy has 1, Avis has 2, Catherine has 1, Lillian has 1, Gabriella has 1, and Curry has 1. How many more
we got
have?
a tiebreaker here, ladies. How many parties did they crash?
Is it the answer that I gave?
Yes.
Well, if not, Avis is the winner. Oh gosh. Kathy Murphy says 3. No. No. Someone said 7. No, it's not 6. No.
You
8.
tell the answer this time.
All right. No, and a no. Let's see if someone get it. Oh, just think there were many, right?
I think we said a lot. Because we couldn't keep track because they were saying their names, then occupation, and then it would overlap, and it was just like.
And then it was like a month.
I know.
Right?
Yeah. Then it was this. Yeah. Then they were just like showing clips here and there, you know?
Yeah.
Sandy's saying multiple.
That's good.
Yeah. Think along Sandy's, like where Sandy's going with it. Oh, Avis said too many.
There you go, Avis.
There you go.
All right, Avis, you already had 2 anyway. You are the winner, girl. Oh, you are the winner. You are.
Okay, here's a question.
Oh, okay.
Who is going to be helping? Who's got ornaments and they're going to be doing ornaments with us?
That's a question. Who's going to make ornaments with us? Avis is the winner. You know what, Avis? I think you were the winner once of that cookbook because somebody was asking about it and I posted it again. The cookbook that last year Chris recommended for all of us.
Oh yeah.
And I think I gave it to you. And here's the thing, Avis. I'm going to come visit and I want you to cook me a meal from the cookbook.
Oh.
Maybe I'll bring a guest. What would you do, Avis, if I went ding dong on your door and Chris and I were there because we were doing this little travel around to see all his fans and we were there and we wanted you to cook us dinner? Would you cook us dinner? I love it. Okay. She's saying I love it. She was the winner. Yes. Alrighty. Who's joining?
Yeah. Who's going to do a craft with us?
I would hug both of you. Oh, thank you. And then she'd say, we're ordering out. Can you come to Australia? No. Sorry.
That is on my bucket list. Is a
Oh, Chris.
Oh.
Chris will do the Australian trip. All
I
right.
have no money though.
Well, that's all right. You're going to save up and you'll do it. Okay. So, well, Hallmark's going to see your enthusiasm and it's going to be like their next new project.
Look, I made an ornament
That's cute.
earlier.
Say, oops, didn't
Cute,
get
cute,
the memo
cute.
about getting crafting supplies. You should have read the homework. Okay. It was posted. No.
Yeah.
All right. Teresa says, if you went around with Chris, you'd have a rat pack following you. We'd be stealthy and ninja-like.
Oh yeah.
All right.
You
So
have to be.
I'm not very crafty. Besides, I'm having a birthday cocktail. Oh, Lillian. Oh, are you having the cocktail in the glass that I gave you? The one you won that has Chris? No, it doesn't have Chris on it. Yours says something cute about a cocktail. Someone got a mug with Chris on it. It was the Chris in his reindeer costume. It was fun.
Oh,
Oh,
All right.
geez.
Just like a little fun thing that I do these all the time with I used to do them with the Girl Scouts. So these are glass, but of course you could get them plastic. But I always save this because it's great to sit in when you're drying or you're painting and you're waiting. It sits like right in there. You don't have to worry about it.
that's
rolling
really
in.
cool. I got this little thing that
What do you call it?
yeah,
What are
mine
these
sits
called?
right in there like that.
I
A
use
ramekin. Is that what this is?
Oh, that's good. Ramekin is good. I use just
It just sits
Craftsman
in
paint.
there.
I use Craftsman paint and I'm famous and I love this Q-tip. And I keep my tree up for a long period of time and I'll do Valentine or sometimes nothing. I just like the lights itself. But I did I love ladybugs and I started little ladybugs with the Q-tip and then believe it or not, the Sharpie goes right over
Yeah.
it. And
Yeah,
I made
the Sharpie.
Yeah.
I got a Sharpie
And I
too.
think I'm going to fill mine with like not a red, with a glitter. And I think I'm going to
I'm
fill it.
doing a snowman.
Okay. I have a
And
black
then
glitter. Then you can put the little funnel in.
I have this.
I have glitter paint, and I'm just going to make streaks on it. I'm not very creative.
So I'm going to do one while we're waiting. And so, girls, while we're doing this,
Yeah, I've got glitter.
you're going to jump into, can Chris dress in the reindeer costume? Yes. He said he would. I asked him the other night. He said, absolutely. He wore it for his little girl and she got scared. She didn't like it.
Oh.
No, I'm only kidding. I don't know if he wore it for her. I'm joking.
Oh.
I didn't ask him that. I'm kidding, girls. I'm kidding.
Okay. Kidding.
All right. I did a little dab. A little dab will do ya. Look, see? And then it's going to dry while I'm talking to the girls, and then I'll add my little touches. And I'm going to
All right. Well, I put glitter on mine and I filled it with this snow.
Sitting up. You're
And
feeling.
now I'm going to close it.
Now, Christina, while she's doing that, she's filling hers with snow. But Chris, you had shared that some people did cool things, like especially if if you use a funnel and you could put whatever inside. People did soup mixes. Some people did hot chocolate. But you need make sure that the top part has a wider mouth than mine is really narrow. And some people put hot chocolate with little marshmallows. That's cute. And then gave them away. I love that.
Yeah.
Or do soup. You could always do soup.
Uh-huh. That's what I was
If
saying.
it's
Soup
a
mix.
bean soup, put one bean in at a time.
It makes me have the look. She has her little apron on. I love that. Your little Christmas.
Oh, she's got her
That's because I'm wearing
crafting,
a white sweatshirt.
her
Kathleen, it
crafting,
does count. Would
her
putting together
her
crafting,
crafting apron.
yes, it would count. So while you're doing that, tell me, and I want everybody in here in the comments to tell us too. So, Christina, what do you think would have been your favorite part of this movie?
The favorite part, I really liked the part where they first kissed by the fireplace, by the fire. I liked that. I thought that was really romantic. And the wedding, of course. The
Oh,
wedding at the end. I loved her dress. I loved the dresses.
beautiful.
Yes, I loved the dresses, the costumes. Really, really. I mean, it was really pretty. I liked her dress.
I think you were a fan more of Daniela's dresses and clothing,
Yes,
right? You like hers.
yes.
She had a fun. Oh my God, that wedding dress was like,
Oh, I
woo!
know.
Yeah, it was
Gorgeous.
beautiful.
And what about you? What was your favorite part of the movie? And people let us know so we can share. What was your favorite part?
Me?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, probably towards the end part when a year later at the wedding and stuff, and
Yeah.
where Justin ended up really coming around and understanding what was with Tony.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it didn't happen in a blink of an eye. It took a while. I like that too.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was different, was realistic, and I thought that was a cute one. Before we go any further, while you girls are making that, Cindy said one of the last things I heard Chris say at KC was he was thinking about getting a Santa suit, and I assume for his daughter.
Oh.
Susan says,
Hope
Susan
she doesn't get scared with that.
I know. Susan has a little tidbit for crafters. She says, if you mix some of the paints in the same bowl and give a little stir and dunk the ornaments, you can make a marbleized look.
That's what I'm trying to do here.
Cool.
Well, that's what my snowman looks like so far.
Oh, he's so cute. Now, how did you do the outside, Christina?
Well, I see this, mine opens.
Right.
See, mine opens like this. So I painted the inside with glue, and then I used this like white glitter.
Okay.
And some of this glitter.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And I put that on the inside, and then I filled it on this side. You can see the snow.
Oh,
See,
that looks beautiful.
Snow. So that's what I did there. And now I'm trying to make his mouth.
All right. So Ava says, I wanted to know if that was him sitting in the writer's workshop in Julie's movie, A Novel Noel, because it sure looked like him from the back. Avis, I want you never to forget this question, because I will. And the next time I have Chris on, I have a laundry list of the things I want to talk about. I want to talk about the stuff from Tip Line and ask him about his stunts. And I want to talk about season 11, especially when he ripped that jacket off and he was mad and When Calls the Heart. And I want to discuss his new movie that's coming out, and if he's allowed to, and we'll put some of that stuff, and we're going to do Crashers. We're going to talk about everything whenever that happens. All right. So don't forget it. This is Susan's favorite part, and I think a lot of us feel the same way. We love this. Chris lifting Tony at the end, and it was a double twirl.
Oh, yes. The McNally twirl.
And I wonder if she knew it was going to happen, because she has a really cute look on her face, like she was really surprised.
Shocked and surprised.
Yes.
Yeah. Well,
Arlene, Arlene is very crafty. So is her daughter. Arlene is painting wooden teacup cutout ornaments.
Oh.
Kathy loves the double twirl. Ava says, I loved him looking at Tony on the computer. Oh, yes, Avis. And then when he says something about stalking and he like shuts it down, And he looks around. You remember his friend or his coworker or was actually his employee. The dance at the wedding and the McNally twirl. I love the dance that the two did. I thought like Bree and what's his name? What's the gentleman's name that Bree marries?
I don't know. I couldn't remember what it
Had I
was. I
forgotten
couldn't
it?
pick it up
Tell
either.
us, remind us. I loved it when Justin and Tony saw Tony's photo on a laptop and he just stared at her. The McNally
Oh,
twirl, there it is.
yes.
Catherine, that song by Sia is so beautiful. The Snowman song. Yes. Yep.
I
I love
just made streaks on my ball, and I was eating pretzels, and so I took one of the pretzels and just streaking it around.
Oh, geez, I was going to say you didn't realize you put paint on it and you ate it.
No, not yet.
Oh,
I love the ski trip acting like she went skiing through
oh
snow
yeah, yeah. I like that. That was cute.
outfits. You're also creative. I have no imagination. Well, at all. Okay. Wait, I was just thinking Lillian said she's having a birthday cocktail. And so that's one of the reasons why she didn't want to be crafting. But could you imagine, Lillian, you might have been I don't know what your excuse is, Chris. Are you going to be dipping your pretzels in the paint and having a little? That's funny.
No, Morgan got a kick out of that question.
Ah,
No.
Oh. Avis. I love the way Chris looked in his skin.
oh,
Yeah.
Avis Southern little sayings are coming out. I love the ending when Justin crashed the wedding and danced to see a song with by song Mr. Snowman. I know, I do. Oh, there's Constance. She's agreeing with the apologizing. I know. Oh, maybe she meant not skin, ski.
oh, skis.
Yeah, when he was putting his skis on and stuff at the lodge, I thought, Chris skis, but we never saw him ski or do anything.
I know. Wait, this is great. When he had a ski coat on and that camel coat. Wait a minute. We were like thinking you were like, woo, on fire over there, Avis. We need to fan ourselves. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I think I like skin better than skis, but
I know. What part of Freudian slip? That's true, Teresa. So I have an interesting question for the two of you. If you could have had, oh, my friend is there.
oh, hi, Axel.
Do you hear me, Axel? Hi, honey. Your bed is still here at my house. You could sleep in it.
Axel.
Yeah. He looks so cute. He's looking around.
Thanks.
If you could add something that wasn't in there, and I would like to hear from everyone that's joining us. If you could have had something that was not in this movie, because we had a lot. I mean, we got more than one kiss. It was like a kiss fest than this one. And we got two beautiful storylines. We got a wedding. We got an apology that was heartfelt. We got the twirl. We had gorgeous clothing, beautiful scenery, dancing. Even the talk about cocktails, and we know Chris loves cocktails, then we could go and create cocktails. There was just so much that was in that movie. What's something that wasn't and you wish that it was? All right. Chris, you kind of said it a little bit. You said we didn't get to see him do what?
Ski.
Yeah.
Because he loves his outdoor sports.
Mm-hmm.
And he went to the ski lodge, but we didn't really see him do anything.
Yeah.
He was all dressed up to ski.
Okay.
I'm feeding Axel a pretzel, not the same one.
I will have to say that, and I mentioned this, I think, before, when you were talking about what to expect in the movie, I was kind of hoping that he was going to dress up as Santa.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been cool, but he didn't.
Joanne said that the movie had it all, and Jean said maybe some ice skating. That would have been fun. We did.
Oh yeah, that would have been cute.
And a lot of them do ice skating, so I think I really would have liked to see him ski. But who knows? Maybe they did, and it got cut out. You know?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that could be.
Or
That's
you know what
true,
I
yeah.
would have Do you remember what was it? What was it called? Crashing Through the Snow? Was that what
Yes,
it was? And it
with
was
Andrew Walker.
no,
Yeah.
not
That was
no,
Dashing or something, I
no,
think.
that was different. No, this is one that was a couple years ago, and they released it in the summertime for Christmas in July. It was the first time I think they released a brand new one. Amy Ackers and Warren Christie was in it, and they had a hot tub scene. Okay,
Ooh,
that was
Oh,
is this Hallmark? She was in her bathing suit, and he was like right there, and they had a kiss. Wouldn't it have been nice if we had a hot tub scene?
that,
yeah.
yes, that
Yes.
would have
Would have
been
been like
nice.
Bachelor or Bachelorette.
Yeah. Forget the ice skating. Okay, that's overdone. Let's have a hot tub scene.
Yes, I
Okay.
agree.
That would have
I
been cool.
agree.
You
Yeah.
wanted more conversation between J and T. Okay. Yes, Warren Christie, Kathy rather. Kathy also shared a tidbit for arts and crafts. She said, I made a scrapbook layout with different designs of Christmas paper looking like tinsel. Oh,
Oh,
and then you just have to add pics. Oh, I love that.
oh yeah, that's neat.
Is it possible they don't want the actors on skis for insurance reasons?
Probably. Well, they could have had double or their
They've
double.
had people on skis, though. I mean,
Yeah, they have. They have. They've had.
on them with that cutie patootie. I can't think of his name now. She was on skis before. I forget who else skied, but we don't. I mean, he could just put them on his feet and it looked like I don't know. Maybe you're right, Lillian. But
Well, if
Chris.
they have the goggles on and everything else, you might not be able to tell that it's him.
That's true.
Put
Chris
up double
likes
in.
to do his own stunts too, so maybe they didn't
Yeah.
trust him. Justin and Tony falling together either in the snow or doing snow angels. Oh, that would have been fun.
That would have been cute.
Carrie, that hot tub scene was hot. Warren Christie is, right. He's right up there for Mr. Romance for me, and that man can kiss like Chris can kiss. I don't know. I think Warren Christie might have a little hotter of a kiss. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, now I remember that hot tub scene. Wowza. I know because my friendship, who a lot of you have met, he called me up and he goes, is this Hallmark? And we died laughing because we make fun of ourselves. He said, this is not Hallmark.
What movie was that? I'll have to look for it.
It's a Crashing Through the Snow.
Yeah.
It's something like that because she is divorced and she's invited to go to her ex-husband's new wife's
Oh,
family's
that one. That was
Christmas.
just on last weekend.
Yes, and she falls in love with the brother. And
Warren Christie.
yes,
Yes.
they
I
mentioned
like him in it's the most wonderful time of the year or something like that.
oh yes, so do I. I liked him with his longer look there too. They
Yeah.
mentioned snowmobiles would have liked to see them on a snowmobile together. Okay. Yes. Do you know Chris has been in a lot of snowy movies?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he likes the outdoors like that.
And even though it wasn't Christmas, you know what I mean? Was this his third or fourth snowy? Well, wait, if we count the reindeer games when it was running in the reindeer games, that one
It'd
too.
be the fourth.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a
Love Me
Christmas one. And then he played the elf.
Yeah. Well, the elf he
Well,
wasn't
that wasn't
out in the snow,
the winner, I don't think, was it? Yeah, it
No.
was. It was a Christmas.
Martha. I'm going to do a review. I just not yet, but I'm going to. Martha. First of all, I think everybody knows that I have had like a mad crush for years on Peter DeLuise as I was growing up, right?
Oh yeah.
But I have to tell you that Peter Mooney is just like the moon for me. And he in this series is so good. If you all have Hallmark Plus, which I cannot recommend enough for people, this series is fantastic. I have one complaint, and then that's that they only gave us 6 episodes. I'm like, are you kidding me? And the episodes are cool because the stories are usually take up 2, so it's like 3 big stories. But there's another mystery within another mystery, and let me just tell you, the ending is hot. It's so hot. It's
Okay.
so
Wow.
They were awesome in it. They really were. The actress who plays his daughter, I had her on. She's lovely, Sierra, and she was telling us some things and sharing some stuff. It's just a really well written, well acted series. It's good. It's good stuff. All right. So this one, Lucy, taking us back to why we're here. We got a little sidetracked. This was my favorite Christmas movie this year. I love that, Lucy. Out of all of Chris's movies, out of all of the movies that he's done, I love them all. I think, though, that this was my favorite Hallmark movie. This one. I liked him the most in this one for some reason. What do you think?
Oh yeah.
Because I think,
Probably the more I watch it, the more I like it.
Yeah.
Chris, because you were a big fan of the Sail into Love one, right? Is that
Yeah.
That was me. I liked Sailing into Love.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I did too. I like that one too because I like the summer, and I like, sailing the
Thank Ian Lee
ocean, the water.
together.
Yes, and the Ezra was there with Chris. I saw him on the stage. Ezra is the winner of Mr. Christmas, and I know now that cat's out of the bag, and he is starring in the last movie, which is this Saturday. And Ezra and Chris can play brothers. They can. They're tall.
Yeah.
They're handsome. They got the dark hair. I think they would make great brothers, and I think the two of them should be in a movie together. Just putting it out there in case anyone hears it. And Ezra was my pick from the moment I remember, Christina, I sent you a message.
Yeah.
Oh, got it. I know who it is. It's got to
Yeah.
be him.
I didn't watch that.
Oh, okay. We'll watch it. And it's funny because they do some great games. I was like, these are great ideas. It's like a mix of Bachelor and what's the other one? Survivor. They made them do crazy stuff.
Oh yeah, but yeah, there was a lot of things. There were a lot of games that they were doing. It was cool.
Jean, you're
What does it say?
Jean, I don't know why.
Mm.
But it's okay because I love when people agree with me and you're my best friend. Yes, you are. You're my best friend. Remember? All right. Lucy said, I loved it all. For me, it wasn't missing anything. And that's good to hear. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So girls, now, what did you think about the chemistry between Lindsay and Chris?
I liked it. It started off a little slow, but they got it together because she was kind of shy and didn't want anything to do with him. But then up at the lodge or the resort or whatever it was, they got together a little bit more and they opened up. And they were better. I mean, they were down to earth. They were talking and conversing a little bit better. And until he found out that she was lying.
Yeah. That whole thing kind of worried me because I was like, oh gosh, how are they going to come back from this? So I was shocked how they did that, where they waited a year and then at the wedding. So yeah, at first I thought too that it's kind of slow. Are they going to get together? Are they not?
I think that as actors, they had good chemistry. I like them too. I thought they were good. But I wasn't sure if I was going to feel that way. I don't know why. I just couldn't picture it in my head, but right away, I loved it. And I think what I loved about it was because of Chris, because he made it work, because he was watching her from afar or bumping into her.
Yeah.
And, he's great with that expression on his face and how he was. So it made I could feel what he was feeling, which is why I felt the chemistry. And then when they finally were in each other's space and talking and going on with the scenes, I really enjoyed them together. Constance, this is so true. Chris showed so many sides of Justin's personality, and not all actors can do that. You are correct. Yes.
Yeah, he did.
Correct.
Well, I thought it was cute at the end too, or at the wedding, when Tony was coming down the aisle and she sees Justin in the
Mm.
on the side in the audience there, but and she saw him, and then she says, "Did any of you guys ask him to come? You know, he's crashing a wedding."
I know, I know, I know. It kind of sort of he goes like that. The groom, because we forgot the groom's name. Tip line has been my favorite of Chris's and then Holiday Crashers. Okay, Avis. And Cindy says she thought they had great chemistry. Gabriella said the attraction between them was right away. Lindsay and Chris had amazing chemistry. Their eyes said it all. Yes, Arlene, thank you. And this is a good
Yeah.
little bit. Holiday Crashers is now on Hallmark Plus. Can't wait to watch again without commercial interruptions. Thank you. Thank you for that, Joanne, because I have to go fasting forward all the time. All right, girls, is there anything else that you would like to add? Or are we bringing this to a close? We're ending out the year.
Come on.
What do you think?
Has anybody ever crashed a party?
Pardon me?
Has anybody ever crashed a
I said,
party?
has anybody ever crashed a party like them? A holiday party?
Any kind
I'm
of
a
party,
rule
a
follower. I'm not
wedding or
much. No,
whatever.
no. I've never crashed a party.
I haven't either.
Me neither.
No.
Me neither. I would be afraid. If I wasn't invited, I'd be afraid.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I've never crashed.
I would be afraid I'd get caught.
I've crashed parties of people I knew because of weird things that just happen and like, oh, you're here. And I've done it that way. Like, but I've never crashed a party. Oh, Martha said yes. She's crashed a party. Oh.
Ooh.
She's wild.
Now we need details.
Chris said he did an interview. Joanne, with what, love? What did he do an interview with? Oh, she crashed a Christmas party, Martha. Look at you. Joanne, tell us what you mean he did an interview. He's done lots of them. Tell us. Something coming out good that we can't wait to see? Please. Martha living on the edge. You go, girl.
Yeah. She's a wild woman.
I know. It was the same party house my retirement party was in. Funny thing, it was an Indian wedding. Oh, wow.
That would be cool.
But I'm still trying to get Joanne to decipher. Chris said he did oh, I got you.
Crashed a party?
In an interview. I got you, Joanne.
Oh.
I thought you were going to tell us about something else. Chris crashed a party. All right.
Oh, in an interview he said that.
Okay. And Curry said he crashed a wedding. Well, let's talk about Chris's interview for this particular movie. Who did he talk to about Holiday Crashers? What interview did he do for Holiday Crashers? Is that the dog?
Yeah.
Oh, God, that's funny.
She hears people out in the hallway.
Oh, it was an online article. Yes. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is because they didn't do any promotion for this movie. Did Hallmark host anything for this movie?
I don't remember.
No.
So.
Nope. And he wasn't on any podcast for this movie either.
They usually do those on Thursdays.
Yeah, they didn't do anything for this. No one. Yes, let's just hear me say that no one did it.
No one.
But here's the thing. All of the actors that are from When Calls the Heart on our one fan page, if you're not on it, please join. It's When Calls the Heart on Hallmark. We have 48,000+ people on it. I made sure that we were reviewing and honoring. I reviewed and honored all of the movies that they were in. So Kevin McGarry was in a movie. Chris was in a movie. Daniel and Aaron were in a movie together. Matthew James Dowden was in a movie with what was it? I can't forget. It's Max Lloyd. What is his first name? Why did it go out of my head? I even had him as on before. He's such a doll. I love him. He was the brother. He was on in season 11. He was in a movie with Matthew. I reached and reviewed and reached out to them. and also Chris.
Hmm.
Tom Thornton, all of them. So I was able to do something for all of them, but no one did any. There were people that did something for all of those movies. The only one they didn't do anything for was Holiday Crashers.
Yeah, that's strange. I wonder why.
Only one. Yeah,
Why?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Not sure.
Because Chris
I
is
tried.
popular and he would
What
have
happened?
taken over. Chris is popular and he would have taken over.
I don't know. Not sure, but it just didn't happen.
Yeah.
So that just means we have more to talk about when we
Could
ever
have
do.
been Chris was busy, you know.
Whenever we catch him, there's more to talk about,
Chris
right?
could have been busy.
He could have been. All right, my dears. We're gonna say goodnight.
Yeah. So January we're gonna do the
We're starting something different this
yeah,
year.
we're gonna do games. We're gonna do a game. So
Something different each time, right?
yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
And are we going to
It's,
focus just on his? Well, it's not just going to be like one movie at a time like we've been doing for the past 2 years. It's going to be like a conglomerate.
yeah, we're gonna spin or we'll spin the wheel and or, spin it, and then whatever movie it lands on, we're gonna ask a question from that movie
Okay, that
that it
sounds
lands on, and then they have to answer. They have to have so many seconds to answer the question. So
all
Mhm.
right.
So they won't know what movie it's going to be and they won't know the question.
yeah,
Or
and then they can get a prize. They can either get the bracelets that we were.
Yeah, we have a
Um,
bracelet for you.
yeah, we can do the bracelets. Like if you have a charm
yeah,
that you didn't get, or a charm that you want,
Mm-hmm.
you can let us know if you win,
Sounds
and
good.
you can get it. Fill out your charm bracelet, or you can get something else.
Yes,
So
that's wonderful.
yeah, I saw that too, Arlene.
what?
That Julie has a movie coming out.
Oh yeah,
She does. Yeah.
yeah, and she's really looking good. I love her hair, the way she's doing her hair now.
She's
Really
supposed
cute.
to be learning how to do the tango.
Oh, Jay.
She probably already knows how to do it.
I think she already knows
Mm-hmm.
because
Oh,
remember she wanted Chris to learn.
yes.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yes.
Chris
All right.
mentioned that in an interview.
She's supposed to be in Argentina.
Yeah.
All right. Great job, ladies. So much fun. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah, everyone. Yeah, they go together this year.
Yep,
Yes.
they do.
I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Yes. And so I have a little break. We all have breaks, but we'll be
Mhm.
back. I'll be back on the 30th, and we're going to talk about the Kansas City experience. And then it's full steam ahead after that. It's like, whoa, it's going to be a lot going on. A lot of Hallmark going on.
Yeah.
So, all right, everyone. Good night.
Good
Night.
night.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Happy Hanukkah.